I was born in India and I was pretty much brought up and raised there for most of my life. So when I was very young, I was moving from one part of the city to the other, so my dad had to move me to this big private school. So when I moved to that school, I was often bullied because I had severe weight issues when I was little, and it was really hard for me to fit in. But that didn't matter because I still had my dad with me. He was like my best friend. He often took me to bookstores on the weekends and we'd read. Basically, sitting with him and just reading was some of the best memories I ever had with my father. But unfortunately, this didn't last long. When I was in the fourth grade, my dad passed away, and that was the worst moment in my entire life. That day was when everything came crashing down. Not only did I lose a father, but I lost a best friend as well. After my dad passed away, I didn't know how to go on with life. I was just so little and I didn't understand anything. My family was getting so upset. We were starting having financial issues. It was the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And that was kind of where my depression started. I really didn't see the point to living anymore. And the years went on after my dad's death, and my depression started to get worse, and my self worth started to go really low. I often had suicidal thoughts, and there were moments when I just couldn't take it anymore. My mom remarried to this really horrible man. He would often verbally and emotionally abuse me. That further contributed to my issues with depression and anxiety. And to make things worse, I hit puberty. I was really vulnerable and I started hanging out with the wrong people and I started getting into really bad things like drugs, and my life just couldn't go on anymore. One day I just decided to just finally just kill myself. I didn't want to face life anymore. But I had this fantasy of what would it be like if things were different. I kind of had like these fantasies of having friends and having a life that wasn't really shrouded with depression and other issues and stuff. I often had this thought in my mind, what if my life were different? What if I was given a chance to restart my life? What if I was given the chance to kind of go to a place where nobody would know me and I would live my life the way I want to? Those thoughts kind of just kept me through the night. When I went to school, I saw these posters for the study abroad program, which I gladly took on. Now I live in Boston, and coming here was the best decision that I've ever made. Now I'm actually got the chance to restart my life. Depression is still a major part of my life, but I've come to a point where it's not as significant anymore. I still do struggle with it, but now it's come to a point where I can control it. And I have friends, and I'm surrounded by people who love me and give me positive thoughts. And I'm finally doing something that I love with my life. I'm in college, my grades are good, and it's like I finally saw the light to the end of my tunnel. Now it's like I've given a chance to relive my life, and I'm so thankful for that.
Oh my god, and we totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chased us all the way to the end.